Okay, I'm gonna do this one last time. Hi, this is Ruth Schmidt and welcome to my Cook&A. I'm an assistant director here at State. I was previously one of the performers on the show called The Odyssey, and currently I'm working on Gilgamesh. And today we will be making a potato salad, and I'm very excited for this one because I've actually never made this before, so this will be my first time. And while making the salad, I will also be answering some questions. So here are all the ingredients you're going to be needing for this recipe. First we have salt and pepper, then some cooked potatoes, cooked carrots, green peas, pickles, vegan mayo, onion and pickle juice. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna peel this onion and cut it in small pieces and put it in the pickle juice, which I don't have much left, but it's all we have. So okay, first question, who is Ruth? Ruth is someone who is trying her best right now. What languages do you speak? Czech, Slovak, English, a little bit of Hebrew, and a little bit of French. And say something another language that is not your own. אנחנו עומדים לזלזל אותך, which means we will wreck you in Hebrew. Okay, so now that we cut the onion, we're going to put it in the pickle juice. Just going to do it like this. Let it marinate for a sec, just so it's nice and soft. And now we're going to move to the potatoes. And what we're going to do is we're going to peel the skin off and cut it. Very simple. Also, you might notice that I'm not using any measurements, not following any recipe really, just because I like to improvise. So this is what we have, and let's hope it works. Why are you on this earth? I'm gonna use the quote from the movie The Man Who Fell on Earth. I'm just visiting. Couldn't feel this on. Maybe I should have peeled them before. Why theatre? Because theatre is always on the move. It's never still really, it's always evolving and changing and moving, and that's why, I guess. Also, I like to think about theatre as a place that has no rules within certain rules, if that makes sense. So it is a very freeing, creative space, and that's what I like about theatre. Inspiration and heroes. So for me, the biggest inspiration are the women I know, women in my life. And not to say that men are not inspiring, it's just I can relate to female experience more than I can to male. So I would say probably my mom and my grandma. And when it comes to heroes, I don't really have one or any heroes because, you know, I like to think that I am my own hero, you know? You got to be your own biggest cheerleader, right? So we're cutting the potatoes now into small pieces, but not too small. What would you sing at karaoke night? So my go-to karaoke song would be The Best by Tina Turner or I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor. I like something groovy that I can dance to because I can't sing, so I need to, you know, bring something else on the table to make up for the fact that I'm a terrible singer. So it's what it is. So now the potatoes, we're going to put them all in the big bowl that we prepared. I brought this because it looks like I'm a chef. I'm just gonna casually throw it like this. This is like Gordon Ramsay or Jamie Oliver meets Slovak grandma. Now we're gonna do the same with the carrots. How has it been assisting on Gilgamesh? Well, to me it's all really new because I've never been part of a creative team before. So it's been very fun in terms of exploring this new territory. But at the same time, it is a bit challenging because, you know, you need to have a bit different skills than you would have as a performer. But it's been amazing so far, honestly. Who is Gilgamesh for you or to you? Well, to me, Gilgamesh is someone who is very arrogant, very self-centered, and is striving for, looking for something that I feel like he already has. He's just unable to see it. He's not very self-aware. So I think Gilgamesh is someone who could use a therapist, maybe. I don't know, what do we think about that? What are you looking forward to in the process? The thing I am the most excited for is the moment right before the first show, when all the pieces come together, and I'll be also sitting in the audience, and I will have the chance to see everything instead of being part of it as a performer, you know. And I've never really experienced that before, so I'm really, really looking forward to that moment. It's gonna be fun. God knows when that's gonna happen, but hopefully soon. So we're just gonna add the carrots to the potatoes. And what we're doing with the pickles is that we're again cutting in small pieces. It's a very simple recipe. However, the real question is, what's the difference between gherkins and pickles? I don't know. Also, okay, not many people actually know this, but the funny thing is that my mum, she used to be a food blogger, and she cooks on a morning TV show sometimes. Let's see if it runs in the blood. Who knows? This is my time to prove myself. So we're adding the pickles to the rest. ISHTAR or CALYPSO? I'm gonna choose ISHTAR just because I don't like the fact that CALYPSO kept Odysseus on island for 7 years. That's just crazy. I mean, they're both done pretty crazy stuff, but interesting thing is, I read somewhere that the reason why CALYPSO was on the island in the first place was that she was excluded from the society, and she exiled on the island, separated from everything and everyone, which is interesting. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add the onion that was in the pickle juice and add it to the mix here. Gilgamesh or ENKIDU? I'm gonna go with ENKIDU because I just was interested in his story a bit more than I was a fan of Gilgamesh's, and just he seems a bit more rational than Gilgamesh in a way, and he's, I don't know, I sympathize with him. We're mixing all of this. Rome or London? Rome, definitely. So we're gonna add salt and pepper. Simone or Tida? Well, I think someone is trying to get me fired with this question. I love them both. They're both, I think they balance each other very well. That's what makes it so hard to choose. But I'm gonna go with, I'm not gonna choose anyone. I love them both. They're both amazing. Dress or take? Dress, because it tends to be less chaotic and stressful. Rigging or striking? Well, everyone who knows me well knows that I hate rigging. My first rigging was a very traumatizing experience, so it's striking for me definitely. Because it tends to be more fun, if people show up, of course. Okay, now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this mayo and put it all to the salad and give it a good mix. Describe the Odyssey process in 3 words. New, emotional, and challenging. So it's starting to look like the salad. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see it. It looks pretty good. What's the most interesting part working with InState? Well, for me, the most interesting part about working with State and the people behind State is that they're not trying to make perfect art, because there is no such thing, and they're embracing imperfection, and that makes you feel like you are enough, whoever you are, which is a beautiful message. And you know, they also work with so many diverse group of actors and performers from different backgrounds, and different cultures, speaking different languages, people of color and people of different race and no gender. And you know, everyone is preaching diversity these days, but I feel like at the end of the day there's still not enough of it, and it makes me very proud to be working with State, because they really are making you feel like you're included, whoever, no matter who you are, really. So so that's definitely something that makes State for me more interesting than any other companies that I ever work with. Okay, before answering another question, I want to try this and see how it is. It's actually really good. It tastes like home, which is exactly what I wanted. I'm happy. I don't know what to do now. Okay, I'm just gonna eat the salad and answer last two questions that I have. How do you survive a day in a lockdown? What helps me is a really good book, food, and talking to someone. Even if it's just me talking to myself, it helps. What is the first place you will go after lockdown is over? I'm really craving crowded places these days. So I would go to a pub and have just a drink or something. That's all I can think of these days. Just going to central London, that would be amazing. Okay, so I guess this is it. We made the salad. It is amazing, which I'm really happy about. And I hope you had fun as much as I did. So see you at the next one. Okay. I'm just gonna... Does it look like I'm... Yeah, let's just wrap this up. It was fun! Yay! Stop.